My favorite sport, gymnastics. Nancy Strez, Exists Publishing. Focus, point your toes, stick the landing, keep smiling. I love gymnastics. Gymnasts develop balance and control. Their bodies become agile and strong. They show beauty and grace with their movements. Gymnasts practice and compete in a special gym. There are bars, rings, vaults, pommel horses, balance beams, trampolines, and special mats. Gymnasts first learn jumps, stretches, and rolls. They learn headstands and cartwheels. Do you remember? Where do gymnasts practice and compete? Check and see if you're right at the end of this book. The gymnast practice leaps and turns. She stretches to do the splits. Then, harder skills are added, like round-offs, back handsprings, and twists. Then, she learns to perform the stunts on the equipment. The balance beam is one kind of event in gymnastics. The gymnast performs leaps, skills, turns, and dance moves on a narrow beam. The beam is less than 4 inches wide and almost 5 feet off the floor. It is very difficult to stay on the beam without wobbling or falling. Rhythmic gymnasts dance and tumble to music on a mat with a hoop, rope, ball, ribbon, or clubs. They compete alone and as a team. Do you remember? How high is a balance beam? Check and see if you're right at the end of this book. It is important to have a good coach to learn how to do the skills safely. Each event has its own rules. Gymnasts must perform certain skills within the time limit. A gymnast is judged based on how well he does the skill and performs the routine. They are expected to stick the landing. They try to stick each skill, jump, or dismount perfectly without any steps or stumbles. For many years, gymnasts worked towards getting a perfect 10. Now, there is no perfect score. One set of judges starts from 0, adding points for hard tricks. A second set of judges starts from 10, taking away points for mistakes. And the scores are then added together. Girl gymnasts wear a bodysuit called a leotard. Boys wear a special shirt and shorts or pants. Do you remember? What does stick the landing mean? Check and see if you're right at the end of this book. Gymnastics is a fun sport to watch and do. Glossary. Focus. To pay attention or concentrate. Flexible. Able to bend without breaking. Grace. To move with elegance or style. Vault. A leather-covered object that a gymnast springs over. Dismount. To get off of the equipment at the end of a routine. Rhythmic. To move in tune to music. Did you remember? Answers. Question 1. In a special gym. Question 2. Almost 5 feet off the floor. Question 3. Land perfectly without any steps or stumbles.